Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on the offensive side of the ball in the Miami Dolphins playbook, and the formation we're going to be looking at is going to be gun Y trips weak. And my guy Timothy left a comment on a few videos ago asking to jump into this formation. Didn't give me a specific book, so I kind of went my own way with it. There is one play that this Miami Dolphins playbook has that I believe they are the only one or one of just a very few that has this one particular play in it. So we're going to come out in the RPO peak slant and just jump right into the scheme. Of course, we're just going to match on the other side of the field with nickel, and let's just jump right out of the field. So obviously, we are going to start with the RPO. This is going to be our run game, part of the scheme type of deal. There is also a halfback base, I believe, but it does have a pulling guard, and I just feel like pulling guards can get you into some trouble in this game, man. If you have like puller elite or something like that, some kind of ability, maybe that is something you want to incorporate. But just for me, man, a lot of the times these pulling guards just not good in space, even with puller elite sometimes. So I tend to just try to stay away from those a lot of the times anymore. But the RPO is going to be our run game, pass game. Obviously, you have the pass out there to Achan or to Waddle. Couldn't think of my guy's name out there. Not a member of the squad anymore. So you have Waddle out there. That would have been a touchdown, but I do believe we had guys downfield. I was trying to get rid of that just a little bit quicker. But I do really like having the RPO. Obviously, very. I mean, if the linebacker's just not going to do, oh, he ended up putting a lick on him. But if the linebacker's just going to stand there, we'll take that. But I like having the RPO. Obviously, it gives you that run-pass option, gives you just a little bit more danger in the play, and it's just always really nice to keep your opponent off guard, knowing that you can go to this at any point in time. And let's just run this one more time before we move on to the pass plays. Here you see like a pretty basic cover 3 look. You see the safety middle of the field closed, the two outside guys. Just looks like a cover 3 look. So we're hoping Waddle is going to be wide open there. You see the guy with the P over his head, that linebacker with the P over his head that's kind of right over Achan or right over that left tackle. That's who we're going to be reading. I do not think he's going to be able to get out there and cover Waddle. I don't think he has a chance. So we're just going to, and he actually blitzes anyway. So, and there the corner actually comes down and will possession catch and make the play anyway. But you can just see kind of playing games with them there. This is a situation where I might not want to run the RPO because you see that safety. Well, he does end up blitzing there, so we do get a man blitz, but the corner comes in and plays it. But that's one you might not want to run the RPO, or you just want to hand the ball off, because that safety's kind of lurking right in the area they're trying to throw it. So, make the right reads there. You see press. So we'll just go ahead and run the ball. That's perfectly fine. We'll take I was going to say 5, but we'll take 7, 8 yards. Not too bad. So basing the offense out of the RPO, I really like that. Obviously, we're trying to get Waddle involved there. But the first real pass play we're going to attack here is inside attack. And this one, usually we're making adjustments. We're trying to, make the play just that little bit better. But I really just like this one stock, guys. Obviously, you're having everybody going from the right side of the field all the way over to the left. And we're just going to kind of run it. If we can hit this Waller route right off the bat, the user's not going to cover that. We are going to throw that very quick every single time. Same thing with the running back route out of the backfield. There, the linebacker kind of runs with it. Ooh, man, a little bit better safety job right there, and Cook might have been able to come down and play that ball. But just really nice. And if they would take that away, boom, they kind of take that slant away, perfectly fine. We have 2 inside breaking routes coming in right behind them. Of course, maybe Westbrook Akine is not quite as quick as Tyreek Hill, so Tyreek Hill is kind of catching up to him in the route stem there. But boom, I mean, if they're going to give you that, that's exactly what we want to happen every single time. If we could throw that Waller route, the quick slant from the tight end, that's our money route on this particular play. And of course, you are thinking about the user taking the middle of the field away, taking that first route that comes across the middle of the field away. So that's why we kind of are building in, boom, these last 2 guys coming across the middle of the field in breaking routes, just trying to flood that middle of the zone. He can't cover everything coming over the middle of the field, obviously. Quick break. I just want to remind you guys to go on ahead and like the video and subscribe to the channel if you are liking what you're seeing so far. We drop these videos every single day on the channel, whether it be these schemes, gameplays, whatever it may be. We have something coming out every single day. So make sure you go on ahead and check out the channel and subscribe if you like what you see on there. And I don't want to take away from the video for too long here, so let's just hop right back into it. And this is naturally a shorter pass play, so we're kind of pairing this with the RPO, kind of giving us that short type of run game, pass game. This is kind of like almost an extension of the run game, these short passes towards the line of scrimmage. And obviously we're going to be, we want to throw the ball down the field as well. We are in a kind of a more spread formation there. We're able to hold on to the ball. You can see the tight end go, Westbrook Akine go, kind of take those zones with them, and it frees up Tyreek Hill wide open, just over the middle of the field. And then sometimes you can just hit this running back very quick out of the backfield, boom. I mean, heck, I probably could have racked that thing and run it to the end zone right there. But sometimes you can hit that running back out of the backfield if the corner is in press or something like that, or even here, like the corner's back, See if they have anybody. Yeah, I mean, not really anybody out to the flat. So boom, you can just kind of hit them, make a move, one-on-one. Another option. Very, very quick hitting play. Pair this with the RPO, and that's going to be kind of your quick hitters in this scheme. Next one we're going to talk about is clear out. And again, man, we're usually in here making all these adjustments, or usually we're only making one adjustment per play, something like that. But another one, guys, I just like the leaf stock. You have Waller going down, trying to stretch those two safeties. If they see two high safeties, middle of the field open, Waller's going to be able to go do that. He's also just going to carry that linebacker with the HB, halfback over the middle, over his name right there, the middle linebacker. He's also going to carry him down the field in zone, and then obviously opening that up for Tyreek Hill and even Westbrook-Ikhine eventually coming over the middle of the field. So you can kind of see, of course, they're going to give us man coverage. Boom, we'll throw that to Westbrook-Ikhine on the break right there. Pretty nice ball right there by Quinn Ewers. And I am using Quinn Ewers. He was just in. I want the right-handed quarterback. Nothing against Tua. I don't think he's good at football, but nothing against that guy. Seems like a human. So nothing against Tua, but Quinn Ewers is who we're using. Obviously, got that right-handed quarterback, and you can just see with the scheme that's exactly what we're trying to do. You saw the Waller kind of take his zone down the field and then opens up for Hill. There you see the linebacker turn his back. Of course, we are going to get man coverage. Pretty tough to cover Tyreek Hill, even if it is Trent McDuffie over there. Pretty tough to cover him on our drag in man coverage. So there, boom, you can see that linebacker pulls 23, pulls Drew Tranquil down the field and just opens up underneath for Hill. And if we slow it down right here, I've kind of explained it a little bit more. You can watch Waller 83 right off the line of scrimmage. He can kind of just push that guy right down the field. You see Tranquil backing up. Is this Nick Bolton? He also is just getting a ton of depth right here in a makeshift cover 2. Looks like the corner's dropping into the deep half over there on the left side of the field. And you can see the linebacker right here, Nick Bolton. You can see Nick Bolton getting depth and trying to take away the top of that Waller route. And again, with Drew Tranquil just backing up, trying to carry that vertical route. And obviously, man, just ton of space underneath. Tyreek Hill, heck, and then this is what I'm talking about on the break right here. As soon as this 18, as soon as Westbrook-Ikhine is on the break, if you throw this ball on the body on the break, we talk about that. You're going to be able to fit that ball in there as well because Waller is carrying this guy down the field as well. So just ton of stuff happening over the middle of the field, and we're just trying to create space for these in-breaking routes as well. And this is one where you do get that middle high safety open again. You see Tranquil turn his back, and we're just going to be able to throw this drag underneath. Oh man, I thought I could get back outfield and reverse it with Tyreek Hill, but clear out, really solid play. Obviously, you do have Waddle and Achane kind of running like a curl flat kind of combo over there. That floated out there, but it got there. And sometimes those can work against man too, where the defender kind of just stays behind the curl route and just lets you complete it. So that can also happen. Here we'll kind of throw it to that in-breaking route. See if we can't come down with it. Just super good play all around. Man beaters. You have that drag from your outside receiver. I feel like that's kind of not necessarily unique, but to put that outside guy on a drag, you don't see it a lot. Those are the routes you want to push down the field. You want to hit those with the post, the outside routes that are the big dig routes, stuff like that. So putting him on a drag route like that just makes it a little bit more unique. We'll see if boom, man coverage. We'll take that every single time. So just a lot of answers for this one on this play. I think it's clear out, right? Yeah, a lot of answers for you on clear out here. And the last one we're going to go to here is levels Y corner. And all I like to do on this one is just block up my running back. You saw him kind of on that weird. I do like him whenever he goes out on it, but just these block and release routes, man. Very, very goofy. If you want to go on ahead and put him on a curl route over the ball, that's fine too. I mean, if you see them like here, I mean, no real threat of a blitz. So yeah, I'm comfortable with going on ahead and doing that. And obviously, you know what we're trying to set up. This is basically an iteration of Sale. You saw us complete it right there to Westbrook-Ikhine. Very, very nice. But this is obviously we're trying to set up Waller. Trying to use Tyreek Hill as that clear route, push those zones down the field, and then trying to make that purple route in a cover 3, pick between Westbrook-Ikhine in the flat, and then Darren Waller on that corner. So as we just have it set up here again, I mean, if they're going to give you man coverage, we'll take that. Oh, he dropped it. Quinn Ewers actually put it on him that time, and that was the one he dropped. So here, it looks like maybe like more of a blitz look. So we'll go on ahead and do that. Boom, man. If they're going to give you man coverage, Quinn just can't quite put it on. And maybe that's user error. But you put any less on the ball, and it just kind of floats out there. So lose-lose situation with Ewers right here. And there you can see I think that's Shamari Connor right there. Just put him in conflict. So let's first just look at the shell real quick. You see they have 2 high safeties, but very quickly they are going to rotate into what looks like a cover 3 look. One safety there, one there, and then the other corner over here. So it is going to end up being a cover 3 look in and of itself right there and in the end, even though they did start with 2 high safeties. So that's great for this play. So the guy we're trying to put into conflict right here is 27. Obviously, we have 18 going to the flat right there, and you can just see he really is in no man's land. He cannot play both of these routes, and that's exactly what we're trying to set up. So, I mean, he's going to kind of get more depth on this one. I mean, we probably could have threw the corner out anyway. He really didn't play either guy. But just for the sake of talking about it here, he got more depth, and then that's why we threw it, boom. Well, we didn't throw it to anybody, but we should have thrown it to Westbrook-Akine underneath. And you can just see the opposite of that, or you can imagine the opposite of that. Your opponent kind of plays hard flats or plays underneath. And then the 27, he comes down and plays that flat zone really hard with Westbrook-Akine in the flat. And then we're going to have that corner route wide open. That's just very, very simple offense. And it's basically a sail route, a sail concept over there to the right side of the field. Trying to put that flat zone in conflict and kind of give him a no way to be right, basically, is what we're trying to do. You go with this guy, you're wrong. If you go with this guy, you're wrong. Doesn't matter. We're going to be right. You're going to be wrong. But super solid scheme, guys. Pushing the ball down the field. Quick answers as well. See if we can't hold on to the ball and hit that. Oh, man, we're even going to hold on to the ball, step up in the pocket, hit Waddle as well. So all kinds of answers. Quick stuff with the RPO and the inside attack. Then we're trying to push the ball more down the field with clear out and then levels wide corner. And then we're attacking every part of the field. Obviously, this one, we're trying to get to the sidelines a little bit more. See Waller. Oh man, he actually got an animation. Hill couldn't get off the line, I think, from McDuffie and kind of got bumped. So pretty nice right there. But really solid. Obviously, we're attacking the sidelines with levels wide corner, clear out, pushing those zones down the field. That tight end running in the middle of the field, inside attack. Obviously, we're running from everybody from right to left, and then you have the RPO peak slant kind of going the other way. So just very, very unbalanced, I guess, formation for your opponent to cover. And there you see the corner, the safety kind of dropping in with that guy with the corner route. Makes it very, very easy for us. Super solid scheme, though, guys. And that is pretty much all I have for this one. A lot of other plays you can kind of build off of this, but these were my 4 favorites, and I thought they really played off each other well out of this Miami book. So I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, drop me a like, leave me a comment on your way out. If you are watching the video this long, you obviously like the channel, so drop me a like, drop me a comment. We drop these videos every single day. We have something coming out, whether it be we have a couple shorts coming out every single day, these scheme videos, gameplay videos, whatever the case may be. Always new stuff coming out on this channel, and I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you guys sticking around, and I think that is all the rambling I finally need to do at the end of the video here. I appreciate you guys, and I certainly hope to see you in the next one. Later.